Yeah, we're live. We're direct. Welcome, live and direct here on a Friday night. And it's myself, Wes, with you for another live quiz, which we'll be holding in about 10 minutes' time. Hello, Jamie Quiz. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for popping along in tonight's quiz. A little bit of football going on. I understand right now there's Spain and Switzerland. I'll give you a live update of that throughout tonight's game. Still 1-1 going into extra time. But yes, so tonight I am here to do the quiz. I'm also here and a little bit annoyed. Not with you guys, obviously, but Malta, us in the arts industry have been fighting and fighting hard for things over here, and we're very, very annoyed at what's been going on in Malta, especially as the authorities are treating the entire arts and events community like rubbish. And tomorrow I'm going to go by myself to Valletta, to outside the Parliament, and I'm going to be protesting the treatment of the arts industry and the treatment of justice for all, because basically it seems like in Malta there is one law for some people and another law for others, or at least there's no enforcement when it comes down to things. Last night we saw some literally disgusting photos of swarms of people celebrating in the streets a football victory, when the regulation says you can't have mass events. And the police were there standing by doing nothing. Whereas 2 days before, the arts industry wanted to protest, and we were not given a permit for a peaceful protest. It's just not on. And that's why tomorrow I myself am going to go by myself, and I will go outside the Parliament and I will shout and show my disgust. So yes, I'm doing this under protest tonight. Tonight I am hosting a quiz, though, and that's going to be starting in 9 minutes time here on Quizando. If you do check the URL, if you're watching on one of our socials, it's like right down below, quizando.com. Come along, play, it's free. We're going to be having some fun. It's 2 rounds mystery quiz. I don't know what's coming up. I don't want to insult Malta, but when I heard about that journalist who blew... Yes, well, it's not all of Malta's like that, unfortunately, but sometimes... or things have gone a little bit out of hand. Unfortunately, it's the same administration that allowed that to happen. And as we found out, there were a number of people involved in the government who were involved in that, and we're hearing that in court on a daily basis. But right now, yeah, we're just going to keep fighting for what's right, and we're going to keep fighting for a cleaner, better Malta, because that's what we do. And that's how we do it. So tonight, Quizando, quiz time, 2 rounds. What do you think the rounds are going to be, Jamie Quiz? Let's go to our live quiz over here. What do you think the rounds are going to be, Jamie Quiz? Do you have any guesses from your side? Hopefully not maths. Well, you never know. It could be maths. Could be football. Could be... Well, it could be 70s... Twister tunes. I really have no idea what's coming up today. But yes, that could be one of them. I'm not sure if there are any typed rounds. In fact, I didn't get any info on that. I know they're still working on some of the updates that we spoke about last week. But yes, there will be some new updates in the typed rounds. You should be seeing more typed quizzes as well coming up. So do check that out. Hello, Scrappy. Thanks for joining us once again here on Quizando. Billy's in the room. Who else is joining us tonight? We got 8 minutes till we go live. Remember, if you are watching on any of our socials, you can come along and play live on the actual website and actually win real money. We're giving away 25 euros tonight. 25. Oh, Jen Viking. Hello, Jen Viking 77. Thanks for joining us. He's Scrappy. Bill Bear just joined us. We have some people who I don't think might be coming. Like there's Purush Hotum. LL hopefully will be joining us, and hopefully more of you will be coming around for tonight's quiz. Sorry, by the way, for not making it Wednesday. Somehow, nobody set up a quiz for me, and I came on and was like, "Oh, there's no quiz. Okay, too late to set up one now. Ciao." So I took the night off. But they should, if I'm correct, I should have quizzes now set up all the way through to, and I will just check. I think I have quizzes set up all the way through to. Something like end of August. So you can see all the quizzes through end of August. I will be taking a little break at some point, just to spend some time with the fam. But yeah, I think I have quizzes set up all the way through 27th August. So yes, do check that out and do join me for all these quizzes. You can sign up to them now and tell your friends and family, and bigger the family, better it gets. That is how it works. We have Carlos who's watching on one of our socials, as he always does every single week. Thanks for joining us, Carlos Montes Ornelius. And Kemek usually comes in at some point and watches post quiz over there on one of our channels. Who else is in the room? Do say hello. I do want to chat with you guys. Yeah, I do want to talk, and or if you want, I can just pontificate at how annoyed I am at. I actually want to let me explain how annoyed I am today. So last night there was this big celebration. Everybody was in the streets celebrating like the premiership winner, but who was announced like 6 months ago. But they had an official celebration, even though it was illegal yesterday. And I got really annoyed. I saw all this happening. The artists weren't allowed to protest this week because the police wouldn't allow us to have a peaceful protest. And they were citing some ridiculous law and like basically blaming COVID, so we couldn't do it. Then all this goes on last night, and then we don't see a single comment from any of our health authorities, from any of our people. Yes. Like it's very similar to the Matt Hancock thing. Like, I mean, people disregarding. We even had ministers who were at that event, which was completely illegal, posting on Facebook that they were at an event. No apologies, nothing. Not saying they condemn it, nothing. And that really got my goat. And that was basically when I said, I'm going to start acting out and yelling out. And if you're watching this on social media, and if you're an artist or know someone who's involved in the events industry and are not completely annoyed and pissed off at how the government are treating people, you should be. You really should be, or you should just not get involved in the arts whatsoever, because the treatment of all these individuals in this space has been absolutely atrocious. And yeah, that's something. Sorry, I'm not my usual bubbly self. That's what happens when in the sense you get slapped in the face a couple too many times. Tonight, again, quiz time. We do have 3 rounds going on. We're also live on LinkedIn tonight for the first time in a while. And I guess that just makes sense for me to be live on LinkedIn, just to spread this message around. But yes, tonight it is quiz time, 3 minutes to go. If you do want to join our quiz, come on down to quizando.com. We do have the quiz is only going to last 30 minutes, so you will be in time for the Italy match tonight. If you want to play along and win some money, maybe keep that money on, another bet or something later on. So Jamie, you're in the room with us. Have you been watching the football at all, or you've just been avoiding it like the Black Plague or like the coronavirus? No, I'm not getting anything back here. You wonder why the train was on. See, everybody stopped off. They said they're going to watch the game. England did beat Germany, and I was really happy for that. I celebrated not as much as Rio Ferdinand celebrated, because I saw his celebrations post game, and he was jumping up and down like a giddy schoolboy. But yeah, no, England did beat Germany. You don't like football, but I like that song, 3 Lines. Fair enough, Jamie. So does my 3-year-old daughter. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed. I feel blessed. Yes, I did get a haircut, and just had to cut it all off and just show you my period. Pretty. It is fancy. Well, actually, it's actually dirt cheap. It's from the guy around the corner, but he does a fantastic job, and he's very kind and very nice. Yeah. So 2 minutes to go to we quiz. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. If you are watching on social media, get on down, quizando.com. Catsat City's just joined the room. Oh, yes, Catsat City. Nicky Perot. He's going to be excited tomorrow as Ukraine take on Sweden. So you're going to be happy with that one. I'm imagining it's a go Sweden go sort of scenario for you. Anybody else supporting anyone in the Euros so far? I mean, France are out to the surprise. Oh, you think it's going to be Ukraine? Oh, Ukraine, England 2-1 tomorrow. So I don't possibly. I think England are going to take it. I really do think England are going to take it. Cats. I do think England are going to take it. I think they're going to take it. It's going to be a good, convincing win for England. I do think between Sweden and who are they playing? Sweden and it's Croatia. I think Sweden and Croatia. I think Croatia will take that. And we'll see a Croatia-England semifinal. That's my take on things, but you never know. Either way, you should hopefully you will be happy with at least one of the outcomes. 1 minute, 7 seconds. Sweden got kicked out by the... Yes, Sweden got kicked out by the Ukraine. No, then who is it? It's Denmark. Yes, Denmark and someone else. Denmark. Oh. And Czech. Yes, that's it. Denmark, Czech. I think Denmark, Czech. I'm going to go with Czech. I think it's going to be a Czech England semifinal. That's my gut. Any other takers on this one? What do you guys think before we get live with our quiz tonight? Anyone else who thinks who's going to be in the semifinals? I think it's going to be Belgium, and I don't know who the other one's going to be. I think they're in penalties right now. Or still the 109th minute. Is it 109th? 120th minute. It seems like they're going to go to penalties. Belgium will win the whole thing, according to Nick. If not their opponent, Italy. So you think it's going to be Belgium or Italy winning the whole thing? That very well could be the case. Very well could be the case. We will talk more about this in a couple of seconds' time. It's time to roll. They better treat everyone with waffles. If they do, as if they'll treat everyone with waffles. Belgium is in Brussels. Brussels sort of runs the EU, and the EU only takes, they never give. All right, guys, we're going to roll with the quiz. We will be live in a couple of seconds here at Quizando Live. If you are still watching on any of our socials, do come along, play along. You can join late. Don't worry. We do not bite here, but we do have a good time. And we are going to be going live here on quizando.com. So just come along, have some fun, join in, and enjoy this thing. I really hope there is no food. Okay. All righty. That's it. It's Quizando, and it's live. So yes, it's back. It's Quizando. It's live, and I'm here with you. My name's Wes, the host of Quizando Live tonight on your Friday night. We got 20 questions coming up. I don't know what the rounds are going to be. I don't know whether they're typed. I don't know how they're going to be, but I will give you a heads up if I do see typed rounds coming up. The way the quiz works is simple. Answer the question the quickest, you will get the most points. The most points get you higher up the leaderboard. We do have winners for each round, but that only gives you a bit of a kudos cap. It means that you're the king of that round and you know your stuff. But it is the winner of the overall, whoever is at the top of the overall leaderboard, who's going to take home the money tonight. We do have 25 euros, which we're giving away. And that 25 euros, which we're giving away, is going to be split, not evenly, but it's going to be split depending on what position you come in. So the higher you get, the more money you're going to make. Simple as that. If you haven't played before, I hope you're going to have fun tonight. And before we begin, let's just say a big hello. I want to see everybody who's in the room. I do know Nick's here, but I still want to say hello again. Just say hello, everybody. Let's just see who I am playing with tonight. Penalties for Spain, Switzerland. Ooh. Hello, Jamie Quiz. Hello, Dan. Hello, Wowbagger. Hello, Scrappy. Hello, El Alf. Hello. I think. Is that all of us tonight? Are we like 8 people? A really small room tonight, but it's fine. It's fine for only 8. I can live with this because you are 8 amazing people. So let's go with our first question, first round, and figure out, hey, I saved the world today. Hey, I saved the world today. What's that from? What song? Is that the lyric I should know? Anyway, we'll find out. Let's go with our first round. Oh, your rhythmic song. I don't know that one. But I hope you know the answer to this next question, which is also in the realm of music. That's spooky that you gave me a lyric and then we went to music. But it is music in our first round, and our first round is a multiple choice. Is it? Yes, it's multiple choice. And it is this question. Which of these bands was not famous during the 70s? The Dead Kennedys, Blondie, Nirvana, or the Ramones? Which of these bands was not famous during the 70s? And even though they call it classic music, Nirvana was not famous in the 70s. They were obviously a late 80s, 90s band, Nirvana there. Everybody else famous in the 70s. Yes, and Matt knew that one, bringing himself top, but he didn't say hello, so I wanted to deduct points from him. Urban Sombrero Round, Jerkins, hello, Steffers, hello, G2G6. 11 of you getting that correct, with 4 of you getting it incorrect. Jen Viking 77, Mikkel, Jamie Quiz, and Dan Bracco all getting it a little bit wrong, but that's okay. Let's give you the next question. I'll keep you updated on what the penalty situation is at the moment in this, if I can. But penalties will be coming up. I don't know how I'm going to get it to you, but I will get it to you somehow. So there we are. Next question coming up in our music round here on our Quizando Live tonight. So next question is the following. What band is this? So what band is this? Megadeth, Anthrax, Metallica, or Slayer? If you look at these guys, you know exactly who these guys are. They are none other than Metallica. I mean, Richie Santoro is like, he just, Lars over there. These guys, you can pick them out of the lineup, no problem whatsoever. Matt knowing that one, keeping it on top, but El Alf was quick on the draw, moving him up 5 places. Nick Perot moving up 1, Urban Sombrero moving up 3, and Wildbagger moving up 1. 12 of you getting it correct, with one of you answering Megadeth. Maybe that was just a little bit too sort of quick on the draw. All right. So, 2 questions in, and it's looking good so far. Any of you Metallica fans out here? Like, I know some of you don't like your music in the sense don't like your metal, but how many of you are metal fans over here? Like, I mean, you'd love a good little bit of Metallica rocking in the background. No Metallica for anybody? Are you guys watching the game and playing this? I like Metallica, Nick Pro. You guys are watching the game and playing this, so you're just waiting for the question to come up, and you just want to get through this as quick as possible. I do not blame you. But yes, penalty shootout is underway, and I'll keep you posted with that sort of thing. Let's just go to our next question. Everybody's silent. Everybody's on tenterhooks waiting for the first one. All right, so Mezzanine is a 1998 album by which band? Portishead, Bjork, Massive Attack, or Air? Mezzanine is a 1998 album by which band? Correct answer is Massive Attack. Massive Attack, one of those bands that I almost saw like twice, but I never got to see them. And knowing that, took G2G6 up to the top spot with 21,905 points. Steffers moving up 6 places, 21,005 points. And El Alf moving down with 21,004. So very, very tight at the top right now. Urban Sombrero as well moving up, and Wildbagger moving up some places. Just to let you know, if you're watching the football or not watching the football, penalty missed by Sergio Busquets. That should have been an in, but first penalty missed. Ooh, bit scary. Well, we'll find out. And the next one, Switzerland could be going through to the semifinals. Ooh. Mezzanine is great. Spain missed. Yep, Spain did miss. All right, let's keep going on. Next question. This is question number 4. Which artist had a #1 hit with the U.S. chart in 1998 with Truly Madly Deeply? Was it Aerosmith, Bare Naked Ladies, Savage Garden, or Next? I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. It was Savage Garden, they sang this song, that means ADD. There you are, Truly Madly Deeply by Savage Garden. I'm gonna leave you in a mountain. They were good fun, actually. They had that, didn't they have that song like Chicka Chicka Cola? Anyway, Steffers moving up 1, Scrappy moving up 1, Matt moving up 1, Wildbagger moving up 1, and Nick Perot moving up 1 there. 14 of you getting that correct. All of you knowing that one. With the Chicka Cherry Cola. Yes, Savage Garden. Where are they now? Let's just take a quick look. Savage Garden. Are they still together? They went to the moon and back. Oh, wow. What's this? Chris Cornell wasn't in Savage Garden. So someone wrote the question, who died from Savage Garden and gave Chris Cornell, but he wasn't in Savage Garden. Are they still around? No, I don't think so. I don't know. That's it. Cool. Well, anyway, that being that, do they have they have a Twitter account. They disbanded in 2000 though. So someone created a Twitter account for them, even though like 15 years before they disbanded, which I find is rather weird. But anyway, that's good to know. Soundgarden. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. I have to admit though, I wasn't a big Soundgarden I loved. Chris Cornell though solo, I wasn't a big fan of. But anyway, let's keep moving on. Next question in our music round. Next question is, who is this jazz musician? Is it Dave Brubeck, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, or Duke Ellington? Who is this jazz musician? Correct answer being Miles Davis on the horn. G2, G6 taking up top spot, moving up that one place over there. Elf moving up one at 37, 34, and 32,000 points is 1, 2, 3 respectively. But what's going to happen is you can hear there's a little bit of noise in the background. My little ones are playing outside in a rather warm garden. It's summertime, so hey, all things will go as they do go. 5 questions remaining in the round. Let's move back to back with this one. And the next question is, which artist had a #1 hit on the US chart in 1987 with Heaven is a Place on Earth? Was it Maritika, Belinda Carlisle, Whitney Houston, or Tiffany? Heaven is a Place on Earth. 1987, it was obviously Belinda Carlisle. Because Tiffany would think you're alone now. I know. Just random lyrics in there. 2, moving up to Scrappy over there. How many of you got that one correct? I'm actually quite interested to see. 10 of you getting it correct. Martika, Whitney Houston, Tiffany were all answers, but the only one that was correct over there was Belinda Carlisle. Scrappy moving up 2 places with that one. Good stuff. Scrappy dappy do. And 10 getting correct. Okay, 4 questions to go. Before we continue, I'm just going to give you a bit of an update. As it stands right now, there's been 3 penalties taken by Switzerland, 3 penalties taken by Spain, and only 1 has been converted by each team. So it's 1-1 right now on penalties. I'll keep you updated as it goes along. We will go, though, with the next question. And the next question is asking this. Who was the lead singer of Jethro Tull? Was it Ian Gillan, Ian Anderson, Doug Ingle, or Colin Blunstone? Who was the lead singer of Jethro Tull? Correct answer being Ian Anderson. Jethro Tull, that great rock and roll band from the 70s. LF knowing that one, moving up to 51,000 points over Severo, right behind him at 55,000 points. Cats That City, 44,000 points, and also on 44,000 points, G2G6. Bill Bear, 41,000 points. Wildbagger, 40,000 points. 39,000 points for Mikhail, 38,000 points for Nick, Scrappy at 32, and Matt at 33. That's how it stands, but we've still got 3 questions to go. And this one, only 9 got it. I think you got that correct. For some reason, Quizando crashes my whole computer. That's because, I don't know. I don't know why it is. Is there a phone app? No, there isn't. But it works on the phone on your mobile. It works on like your browser. But it crashed your whole computer. That's interesting. Do send us some info about your computer because we would love to try to crash our own. But it does work on, it works on your mobile phone. No problem at all. In fact, I think many of you are playing on your mobile phone. Isn't that right? Over there. I think Mikhail plays on his mobile phone. Am I correct? Never. Nick never plays on his mobile phone. He leaves his mobile phone for other purposes. Any laptop? All right. No mobile phone players here? No? Only speaker. I play on my phone. Runs up. Thank you very much, Stephen. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, by the way, we're fixing that. Pop-up bug on the iOS. By the way, so just to let you know, we are fixing that. Let's keep going on. Just keep you updated. Right now, 2 penalties to Spain. Only 1 scored by Switzerland. The next penalty could mean a whole lot. Could mean who's going to be the winner and who's going to be the loser in this game. But I will tell you right. Oh, the penalty shootout is over. Spain has scored 3. So congratulations. Spain has won. Spain is through to the semifinal. My daughter is going to be extremely happy with that because she supports Spain for some strange reason. Next question, moving on. What was the final song ABBA released as a single in 1983? One of Us, Thank You for the Music, Super Trooper, or Winner Takes It All? What was the final song ABBA released as a single in 1983? Correct answer being Thank You for the Music, which makes sense. Thank you for the music, the song we're singing. That did sort of, I had played that many times as a DJ, a commercial DJ. And because it was that era when they had the ABBA Mega Mix. So yeah, that was played too many times in my life. G2G6 moving up 2, Billy Bear moving up 2, Nick Pro moving up 3, and Mikhail moving up 1 there. 7 of you getting that one correct. 2 questions to go in this round before we move on to our next round. And we're going to go back to back with this one asking, what is the title of this Simple Minds album? Forever, Goo, Empires and Dances, or Speed of Darkness? Correct answer is Empires of Dance and Dance from Simple Minds. Nick Burrow knew that one, moved up 2 places. Alf hasn't moved much of that one. Kansas City moved up 3 places with that one, and Mikkel moved up 1, as well as Scrappy moving up 1. It's only 13,000 points. Well, there's 24,000 points between first and 10th, but there's only 13,000 points when you look at it between 8th and first. So, I mean, anything can really happen in this next coming round. We have one last question to go to see who our winner of this round is going to be. Well, we're going to find out who it's going to be right now. Yes, I do feel for the Swiss. They did play very well, but yeah, they were shooting above their weight over there. They were shooting above their weight. I think they got lucky with that French one. It wasn't going to happen 2 times in a row. Even though, I mean, considering they did. I mean, Spain did miss 2 penalties, so it really could have been theirs. But anyway, moving on. Next question. What was 1980 music video from? Judas Priest, Breaking the Law, Judas Priest, Living After Midnight, AC/DC, Rock and Roll, Ain't Noise Pollution, or the Scorpions, The Zoo? The correct answer, going over here to Judas Priest, Judas Priest, Breaking the Law. That is the video, 1980s music video there. That closes off our music round. G2G6 taking up the top spot with Nick Pro in second and L Alf in third. That is our first round winners. Congratulations, boys. The hell was that? Okay. Sounded like something crashed. 7 of you getting that one correct. Jorkins, Nick Pro, G2G6, Mikkel, Scrappy, and Matt. Good stuff. Great to hear. So that is our first round. Poor Yugoslavs, you mean? Why Yugoslavs, Nick? Why? Because they're mainly Yugoslavian who play in the Swiss team or something like that? Or no? You do need to explain. By the way, we have a couple of people watching on our social medias. Do join. If you want to come and join for the second round, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to be starting it now, so you might get in a little bit later. So what do you guys think the second round is going to be in our quiz tonight? Sarah Fitch. Okay, fair enough. Hey, this all depends where if you were born in the country, you know. Even though there is right now, I understand in the UK there is a big sort of, not in the UK actually, in Jamaica there's a big drive to get a whole bunch of English players to play for the Jamaican team, which I find quite amusing. Because you get to play in the World Cup this year if you sort of join their team, but if you have a choice like between playing for England or Jamaica, I mean, who are you going to play for? I don't know. I guess I'd play for England. It's a little bit more of an honor. Jamaica, man. As long as you get to listen to reggae all day and live a Jamaican lifestyle. Maybe you could put that in your contract. Like, you have to give me a Jamaican home and a Jamaican residence, man, and allow me to do whatever I want all the time. But anyway, let's move on. What's the next round going to be? Well, I don't know. Maybe Sterling at the yes, that'd be interesting. Sterling at the Jamaican for the Euros. Toys and games is our next round. Toys and games, and I think this is of the child variety. At least I hope I do, because this is before Watershed. Complete the name of this stretch toy. Stretch Garrigan, Stretch Glenn, Stretch Armstrong, or Stretch Aldrin. Complete the name of this stretchy toy. You should know this one. It's Stretch Armstrong. It was a big toy in the States. If you do know your toy lore, that is a toy you would know. Urban Sombrero there taking top spot. Knowing that, Jorkins, Bill Bear, all of them within, actually, in fact, almost all the top 10 within 2 seconds getting that one correct. Congratulations, guys. How many of you got it correct? 13 of you getting correct, with only Genvic, Nick, and Alf not getting that one correct. But I understand why you didn't. Sterling is Jamaican. Sterling is part Jamaican, yeah, but he's playing for England. He ain't going back anytime soon. He is Rastafarian. He is. I read a post of his thinking Yari. I think that's what he calls him. I'm not 100% sure. So yes, first question in. 9 questions to go. Not part 100% born. Oh, okay. And how is he playing for the English national team? I don't get it. He lived in Jamaica all his life and just had, he lived in England all his life, had England, raised in England, fair enough. See all these wonderful things, Nick? They're very helpful to our lives. In fact, the Italian game's starting very shortly at Italy, Belgium, so I won't keep you all too long so that you can get in and enjoy that game. But before we do, let's ask this question. What is this popular child's game called? Flip the Face, Blind Man's Bluff, Who Am I, or Guess Who? What is this child? I mean, whoever did choose this photo should have sort of blurred out the box behind it. But obviously, correct answer over there is Guess Who. I'm expecting you all to get that very correct very quickly. And you did. Urban Cerbero, 1,700 points, 1,680 points over there for Jorkins, and Steffer's moving up to 1,654 points. It's all very close. Only Mangozo getting that correct. Nick Pro and Catsat City. How'd you get that one incorrect? Come on, guys. It was literally in the photo. There was no question. I knew it, but I hit him. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Let me just remove this. Yes, that game. I did love it. But you know what I've noticed? They've made it easier. I've recently bought the game. In fact, I bought the game for my daughters. My daughters then bought an edition of it for me. It was like a football edition of the game, and I don't have the American version. In fact, you had other toys. I expect you to have other toys in Pro. But yes, there are two versions of the game, and they've really made it easy these days. You can like sort of guess who within 4 questions, and really no, it's just really easy to like wipe out the board. But anyway, that is it's not for brain buffs like you guys, because you guys would want something more challenging. All right, let's keep moving on. Next question. Which of these toys is a rubber balloon with 2 handles that you ride on? Clackers, pogo sticks, space hopper, or modern horsey? Which of these toys is a rubber balloon with 2 handles which you ride on? It is the space hopper. This is how you ride on. And you have a lot of fun bouncing around, but somehow Jerkins got that one, and Wowbagger, Urban Cerbero lost 7 points there. He just didn't get that one for some reason. In fact, 8 of you getting that correct. Jerkins, Steffers, Dan Bracco, Billy Bayer, Mikkel, Nick Perot, Wowbagger, and G2G6, and the rest of you not getting it correct. What happened to the rest of you guys? What'd you guys all go for? You went for pogo stick? Pogo stick and modern horsey. Interesting. That doesn't always happen. A couple of no answers over there. Fair enough. Well, okay. Well, we got 7 questions to go. You have time to redeem yourselves. We'll take a look at the overall board very shortly as well. But first, let's go to our next question. The next question is this. Which of these toys was popular to play within a park in the 1960s? Frisbee, Strategy Go, Wacky Wind-Ups, or Viewmaster? Which of these toys was popular to play in a park within a park in the 1960s? It was obviously the Frisbee, because Strategy Go, you wouldn't play in a park. Wacky Wind-Ups neither, and Viewmaster came out in the 80s or 60s, but you wouldn't get to play within the park. Urban Cerbero moving up 2 there. Everybody else more or less staying in the same place. 14 of you getting it correct. All of you going for Frisbee. Mangozo either decide to bow out or I don't know. All right. In fact, you had other toys. Okay. 6 questions to go. After this one, we will check the overall standing. So let's get ready with another quiz and ask this. What is this World War II themed board game? Third Reich, Escape from Colditz, The Great Escape, or Axis and Allies? What is this World War II themed board game? It is Escape from Colditz. I did not know that game, actually. I've never heard of that game. That looks interesting. So you escape from a POW camp, I guess. Jerkins top spot over there. Wellbagger moving up 2. Matt moving up 3. Mikkel moving up 1. Catsat City moving up 2. With 7 of you getting that one correct. Congratulations to you, 7. All right. So as it stands, let's look at the overall leaderboard. So right now, G2G6 leading 87,000 points, but that could change because Mikkel is right on his back with 83,000 points. Urban Cerbero just behind at 82,000 points. Nick Perot 11,000 points, 9,000 points away at 4th place. So even one question could make all the difference over there at 78,000 points. 76,000 points for Wildbagger, 76,000 points as well. Jorkins, 74,000 points for Billy Bear, at 76. 76 for Jorkins. Wildbagger at 74. Cats at 70 at 72. Alf at 70. And Matt at 68. Anything can happen in these last couple of questions. So do keep your fingers on the buzzers. Get ready. We got our next question to come in our toys and games round, and it's asking this one. In a standard edition of the game Risk, Europe is in what color? Blue, yellow, brown, or black? Europe is in what color in a standard game of Risk? Correct answer being blue, because obviously you want Europe in blue. And Europe is in blue, and if you got that correct, you moved up some places. Well, Bagger did get that correct, as well as Dan Bracco. Still, Steph moving down a couple of places there, but Matt, Mikkel, and G2G6 all moving up some spots. 9 of you getting that correct. Congratulations. By the way, what's your favorite game as a kid? What was the favorite game you played, like board game or sort of like group game that you had to play with other people? What was your favorite game? Nick, Game of Thrones. Oh, Nick. What about you, Jamie? What was your favorite game as a child? I love quizzing. Okay, that's cool. I think my favorite game as a kid, Monopoly was one of them. I really did love playing Monopoly. Mousetrap. I always wanted to play Mousetrap, but I never had it in my house. And I think I never had, my dad had an accident when he was working in the mousetrap factory. And I think that's the reason why we never had a game of Mousetrap in the house. He had Mall Madness. I never played that one. Buckaroo. Cluedo was always good fun. I did like playing that one. I think Monopoly was my favorite when I was growing up. But I'm trying to think if there was others. I think Cluedo was another one of my favorites. On that. And okay, Mousetrap. Mole Madness. I don't remember. There was another game I always wanted to play, which I never got, which was Game of Life, which I think a lot of people enjoyed playing. And then the rest of the time, it was playing Uno. I think Uno was one of those games that I played all the time. I should make a quiz with games from communist Romania. Let's see. Nick getting pissed off. He doesn't know any of these games. I mean, without being racist, Nick, I mean, the games are what? Sticks and Stones. I press A all the time. Oh, poor Nick. I love it. Oh, what is this traditional game? Yanagi, Mahjong, Othello, or Shoyogi? What is this traditional game? The traditional game is called Shoyogi. It does look a lot like chess, doesn't it? Over there, Matt, moving up to Shoyogi is known as Japanese chess or the game of the generals, a two-player strategy game that is a Japanese variant of chess. See, it looks a lot like chess, but it's just called Shoyogi. 5 of you getting that correct. Congrats to Jerkins, Billy Bear, Scrappy, Wow, Bagger, and Matt. The Shoyogi Bear, that's it. Pressed A all the time, got 3 till now. Good stuff. What's happening though? That's the question. Let's see what's happening over here. All right. Okay. Let's keep moving. Let's see what's happening with the leaderboard. We have 3 questions to go. 3 questions to go. As it stands, our overall G2G6 92,000 points. 90,000 points for Jorkins. That is very close. 88,000 points for Mikkel and 87,000 points for Wildbagger. 85,000 points for Nick. That top 5, any one of them could be a winner if the next questions come out in their favor. Matt moving up to 82,000 points. Even he could reach a winning status, as well as Urban Sombrero and Billy Bear. So the next couple of questions are going to say a lot. I'm going to just go without any further ado and give you the last 3. The last 3 questions are, how many dominoes are there in a double 6 set? How many dominoes are there in a double 6 set? 20, 36, 44, or 28? How many dominoes are there in a double 6 set? That is 28. That is 28 dominoes in a double 6 set. Apparently, I did not know that. But there you are. Double 6 set, 28 dominoes. And if you did know that, you moved up some places. Mikkel did, as well as Urban Sombrero, as well as Jorkins, as well as Wildbagger and El Alf and Urban Sombrero. Now, what happened? What happened to the leaderboard? Well, with that one there, Jorkins took top spot. Wildbagger moved up to 2nd place. Mikkel is in 3rd place. There is now 4,000 points between Jorkins and Mikkel. 92,000 points G2G6 and 86,000 points Urban Sombrero. El Alf is at 86,000 points as well, and Nick Burrow is at 85,000 points. Whew, 2 questions to go. May the questions forever be in your favor. Let's go with the next one. And the next question is, an Alpha Black Lotus card from the game Magic the Gathering was sold for was sold in 2018 for approximately how much? 64,000, 87,000, 38,000, or 51,500. How much was it sold for? It was sold for 87,500. A card printed on paper from a game, which you could reprint. But anyway, it did sell for 87,000 points. And Nick Burrow knew that, moved up 4 places. Did anyone else get it? Jorkins, Nick Burrow, Urban Sombrero, Jamie Quiz, and Matt, all knowing that one. Whoo! It's getting hot in here. Ooh, he pulled away with that one. Jorkins, 106,000 points. Can anybody catch him in this last question? I don't think so. I think Jorkins has it in the bag for the top spot. But second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and even seventh and eighth, those could all go different places depending on what this last question is. So guys, good luck to you. Get ready. Here comes the final question of our quiz tonight. And the final question of tonight's Toys and Games round for a Friday night quizzing session is: which of these board games was not released in the 1940s? Stratego, Scrabble, Cluedo, or Subuteo? Which of these board games was not released in the 1940s? The correct answer being Scrabble was not released in the 1940s. Scrabble was released somewhere at some other time, and that one there got our winner. So Jorkins is in top spot in the round. Congratulations, Jorkins. Wow Bagger in second place, and Matt in third. By the way, Scrabble was released in 1938. Jorkins, that is our round winners. Congratulations, kudos caps to you. But who is our overall winner? Who's taking home the money? Well, we do know Jorkins is taking home the money tonight because he won that round as well, and he is the winner. Wow Bagger in second place, and Mikkel in third place. Let's see what happened to the entire leaderboard all over, and we will just give you the entire final leaderboard. So Jorkins, Wildbagger, Mikkel, Matt with 93,000 points. Between Matt and Mikkel, there was only less than 600 points. So it was very close. G2G6 right behind at 92,000 points. Nick Burrow at 92,000 points as well. Again, very close. Urban Sombrero, 88,000 points. El Alf, 86,000 points. Billy Bear at 85,000 points. And Catsat City at 80,000 points. Those are our top 10 places for tonight. Guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I will be back next Wednesday for some more quizzing fun. So come, do join me. Let's have some fun. But I do have a challenge for each of you. Next Wednesday, I want you all to bring at least one friend with you. Okay, can you do that? All of you bring one friend along for the night, obviously playing with another account. So let's do that. Let's make next Wednesday's quiz nice and big. Next Wednesday actually is going to be another Euros quiz. Wednesday Euros, any semi-final. I think it's a semi-final actually. You don't bring V-Ray. But yes, we will be having another 8:30 p.m. quiz, so it'll be another short one. But do come along on Wednesday and let's have some fun. Guys, until then, take care, be good, and I will see you next Wednesday from some more quizzing fun. This is Wesley signing off. Wish me luck for tomorrow's arts protest, which I'm going to by myself. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Take care, Scrappy. Take care. Take care to everyone. Matt, Mikkel, everybody out there. If anybody is in Malta and you want to join me protesting by myself, thank you. Take care, guys. Have a good one. I will see you all on Wednesday, unless I'm arrested, that is.